military tactics. The ability to mass-produce defensive weapons drastically outpaced any army's ability to move forward, turning the entire map into an unmoving meat grinder. In 1917, realizing they could not win a prolonged ground war, Germany decided to shift its strategy to the ocean. They launched unrestricted submarine warfare to starve Britain of supplies by sinking neutral merchant ships. This naval strategy quickly antagonized external powers. When a German U-boat sank the British ocean liner Lusitania, killing nearly 1,200 people, including over 100 Americans, it permanently turned public opinion in the United States against Germany. While America moved closer to entering the conflict, the Russian Empire fractured from within. A starving, war-weary populace revolted in the streets and finally overthrew the Tsar. By October, Vladimir Lenin and the Bolsheviks seized power. They quickly signed the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk, agreeing to major territorial concessions in order to pull Russia entirely off the war map. Russia's exit gave Germany a chance to shift all its forces west, but the timing was too late. In April 1917, the United States officially entered the war, injecting millions of fresh troops and immense industrial resources into an exhausted Allied line. Germany launched one final massive spring offensive, but it stalled. Bolstered by the Americans, the Allies launched the 100 Days Offensive, pushing the German army to the point of collapse. Facing military defeat and mutinies at home, Germany signed an armistice on November 11, 1918. The European powers had bled themselves so dry that the stalemate could only be broken by external forces. The Allies ultimately traded the collapse of the Romanov dynasty for the industrial rescue of the United States. In 1919, the victorious nations convened at the Paris Peace Conference. Here, the leaders of the United States, Britain, France, and Italy, the Big Four, assumed the power to dictate the terms of a new global order. The primary document addressing Germany was the Treaty of Versailles. It severely punished the nation by forcing them to accept full blame for the conflict through a war guilt clause, stripping them of their overseas colonies and demanding massive financial reparations. The old world map was completely erased. Under the strain of the conflict, four immense, centuries-old empires, the German, Austro-Hungarian, Russian, and Ottoman, simply ceased to exist, leaving massive voids across Europe and the Middle East. The victorious powers stitched the map back together by carving out new, highly fragmented states. They created independent nations in Eastern Europe, including Poland, Czechoslovakia, and Yugoslavia, drawn